On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day. When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop as fast as I could. I was expecting something sordid. Blackmail, probably. Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Derceto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Derceto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away. I looked over a copy of the police report. The former owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile, so this is my idea of a paid vacation.
And there you have it. Hello everyone, my name is Ragitsu and I welcome you to my Let's Play of Alone in the Dark for the PC by Infogrames. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to be a little proactive now and take care of something. I'll explain it to you in a second. But it really needs to be taken care of because I don't want things to go pear-shaped this soon into the game. So bear with me for at least another 30 seconds or so. Got you in front of the window. Come on, Edward. I need to master how to run in this game. I know how to do it, but getting Edward to do it consistently is quite the trick. And we'll get you over the trapdoor. We'll push you a little more on top of it just to be safe. Oh. And as you can see, there is something by the window of this attic. However, let me just move so the camera angle will shift. Well, that's good enough. As you can see, there was something by the window that was trying to break in. But if you act quickly enough, you can move that chest of drawers in front of it and prevent it from getting in. And as you can see, something was trying to come in through the attic's trapdoor, but putting the chest over that prevents it from coming in. Anyhow, I wanted to do a proper full introduction, but I had to take care of those things. Otherwise, I would have been even more flustered as we would have been beset by monsters. I wanted to play this game because I kind of feel like the survival horror genre. Okay, random scare chord. Survival horror genre is it's in dire straits nowadays, with the Resident Evil and Silent Hill series straying so far from what made them great. I kind of felt like I had to go back to the father of survival horror. There is a game, Sweet Home, for the NES, which is a Japanese game. That could technically be considered the grandfather. However, I believe this game in particular really brought the idea of survival horror to Western audiences, really popularized and brought into their consciousness. And it kind of paved the way for Resident Evil and eventually Silent Hill. And we have those series nowadays basically to thank for, this game is to thank for them. Or, I'm mincing my words. My point is that this game inspired a lot of games after it. So I felt like giving it a fair chance. Now, my playthrough is not going to be 100% fresh or blind if you prefer to begin with. I have seen an introductory video of the game talking about it, and I have done a few recordings beforehand to make sure the game records properly. I know the controls, etc. So I'll try to let you know if I have experienced something before, although I might forget. But there will come a point when I know absolutely nothing about what's to come, and I will try to mention that as well. No promises though, I'll be a bit scatterbrained. Another scare chord, because this is my first solo Let's Play and I'm trying to balance commentary with good gameplay. Anyhow, this looks like a shelf over here. Oh, there we go. You can see books on it, and we will search it because there is apparently a specific book that Edward knows to take. It's not too difficult to control Edward. Really, the game only uses the up, down, left, right arrow keys, spacebar, and enter. Enter takes you to your menu. Go up and down with the arrow keys, shift around, not too difficult. So you choose an option, fight, open, search, close, push, all pretty self-explanatory. Open search, okay. And then spacebar lets you use that option and interact with the environment. There was an oil lamp and I took it. Although in the case of some items, if you just walk up to them, Edward will automatically know to interact with them. Alright, let's head downstairs now. And like Resident Evil that came after it, Edward will automatically move down the stairs. That got changed in later titles, but it was pretty much the standard up until, I want to say, the GameCube era or so. And this somewhat hard to tell item or discern item is a bow. No arrows, however, so I imagine we'll be getting those later on. An oil can. We're going to take that. Never know what it could be used for. Nothing here. And nothing here. Okay. Let's move into the house proper. I didn't comment on this in the beginning because I wanted to let the cutscene play through, but the middle of that hallway looks really dodgy. I mean, the textures are different, and it looks like there are cracks running along the front and in the back over there. It does not look that safe, in other words. So I'm not just going to walk right over that. Instead, we're going to go in here. I can never tell in these games if the doors being closed by themselves is just a consequence of the gameplay design, or if there's something actively moving it within the game. Spirits, motors, what have you. But I won't dwell on that too much. Let's do a little bit of exploration now. No dice. What about in here? Oh, okay, a key. A nondescript key. Actually, let me see. Can you examine everything? No, not really. And here's some of the gameplay mechanics. You can push stuff around. Well, actually, I showed that earlier. I don't know why I'm commenting on it now, but I suppose you can push other things that you really don't need to, which is kind of nice. It shows a little bit of interactivity in the game world, even if it's not going to be explicitly used for anything. And here's a chest at the... Is that a bed or a love seat? I can't really tell. In either case, it's in the corner of the room. Locked. So when you select use for an item, you then still have to hold down the spacebar to interact. I really like that sound effect for some reason. It sounds like a proper, creaky, old chest opening. And within it is an old cavalry saber, which I assume is going to come in handy. Use? Okay, Edward is equipped with a saber. But maybe we won't need that quite yet. No, open search. Okay. Oh, and this looks like the first monster of the game, and fighting is actually not that difficult. What you do is you hold down spacebar, and you push down to deliver a kick. It has good range and I assume good damage. You can also hold down spacebar and hit left arrow or right arrow to swing with the appropriate arm. That was close. Nope. You need better reach than that, Mr. Zombie, or space alien zombie. It looks like a zombie. I'm going to call it a zombie. I assume it's more of a voodoo Vodun type zombie than the biochemical mutations of Resident Evil. And would you look at that? Melee combat in this game seems to be fairly effective. And I can sort of understand why it wasn't integrated in the Resident Evil series. It might have made things a little bit too easy. There is a knife, but as you will experience if you play the games for yourself or have played, the knife in there is quite weak, but the unarmed combat in this game seems to be actually fairly decent. Okay, the combat music is still going. I don't know if I should be scared, but... What? Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Another fight. Come on, Mr. This zombie looks a bit smaller, actually. As long as you time your hits properly, you won't get hit by the monsters, or at least these zombies, and you can finish them off quite quickly. However, you don't want to get hit by them because they will do the same thing to you. They will hit you over and over, and you will barely get any chance to retaliate, which will result in a quick death. Edward's very quick and spectacular death. Now disappear and leave us alone. You should be able to examine that, Edward. Come on, there has to be something in there. But apparently not. Nope. Into the next room we go. Because we're not going to take the hallway. Oh, a teddy bear. Or a koala or something like that. Locked. You find a vase. Yes, we will take that. Oh, what the hell? I do not like that music. Oh, no. No, Edward, fight back. Edward. Okay, seems like we hit it, whatever the hell that is, at the same time. Okay, but timing, getting the timing down with these things is a bit more tricky than it is for the zombies. However, I guess if we advance aggressively... Wow. Okay, never mind. Cool. Is it... Yeah, it's... Okay, that was much better than I expected. I took 1 or 2 hits, but... A googly-eyed creature fell pretty quickly at Edward's kicks, and we could stun it fairly easily if we were proactive enough. So I'm happy with how that went. Anything here? Nope. Nope. Into the hallway we go, and we do not want to be stepping too far to the middle. The bathroom. I believe this game takes place in the 1920s, so that's why things look the way they do, basically. Very old-fashioned, regal. No water, okay. What about in here? First aid case, nice. I have no idea how rare medical supplies are in this game, so I'm gonna hold off on using that for as long as possible if I can. Okay, more scare cords seem to indicate something is wrong or dangerous here. I'm gonna guess it's those fairly obvious purple winged demons guarding the stairs. And if I were Edward, I would just do the smart thing and hop over this banister here, but video game limitations being what they are, we can't exactly do that. And I figured out how to get past this place, past these creatures, but there's actually something interesting. If you examine some items, in particular this book, you can actually read it, and this is what happens when you do that.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edouard de Villeban, Hesperides Publications.
You actually get a narrator that will read the contents of the book to you, so let's go ahead and hear what he has to say.
Then Perseus came across Ichthys, who had been turned into stone. He spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichthys, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Eumolpus. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver." But Eumolpus was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures?" Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Eumolpus. "Now what can you see?" the companions of Zeus' sons laughed. "Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors."
Now, a recurring theme in that book is the mirrors that get mentioned. And let me see if I can get close enough here to show you this. No, I don't feel like getting too close to that particular demon. Come on, Edward. Pick up the pace a bit. If you take a look at the heads of the creatures, pixelated as they may be, they kind of vaguely look like glass or a polished surface. Pretty much a mirror. Now, at this point we haven't picked up any mirrors, as you'll see. So, when I got here I thought, did I not search the rooms well enough? The bathroom, for example, there's nothing to search. We checked the faucet and the tub and the chest of drawers, I want to call it, or just cabinet, or whatever. There's nothing in there. I came in here, and you saw what we examined over here, that we picked up the vase, we looked over here. Come on, Edward, a little quicker, please. There's nothing over here. And actually, I didn't examine this, so let me go ahead and do that now. But there was nothing important. And I was about to search this before we got accosted by that weird googly-eyed creature. But it's locked. And we've searched everywhere so far. We didn't find anything. No keys or what have you. But we did find a vase. Now, there are two options. Throw and drop, put. I don't see what dropping or putting is going to do, but we can throw it for some reason. So let's go ahead and do that. Broken vase. Do we want to take it? Oh, why the hell not? And within the vase was a key. There we go. So you really need to be vigilant with the items you pick up. You never know if they contain anything concealed inside. Don't step there. It always scares me going out into the hallway from that room, because it looks like Edward is going to step too far to the left. And what the hell am I doing? We're supposed to go back in the room and check out the drawers. That's how ahead of myself I just got. So we have a key. Use a key, and then spacebar. A small mirror, we'll take it. And you didn't notice, you might not have noticed that little jump, but one was taken and then a second one popped up, so we have two small mirrors. There we go. Now let's go back to the two demons guarding the staircases. Now we can run. And if you just go up and use the mirrors, or if you use them right here, you can only drop and put them, which doesn't do anything. However, there are these statues that accompany each. I mean, there's a statue accompanying each of these demons. So what you do is you walk up, place it there, and at least this guy starts freaking out. Doesn't like to see his reflection, apparently. Come on, Edward, run. Oh, I need to get that down. There we go. And we placed the other mirror here. And they shriek. I couldn't move quickly enough to show you the other one perishing, but... Oh, actually, it doesn't perish until we shift camera angles over. That's interesting. And there you have it. The stairways are now clear, and we can proceed downstairs. I'm going to save the game right now because we've made quite a bit of progress, as slow talking as I've been, and I don't want to have to repeat anything, so 1 second. There we go. And unlike Resident Evil, you have, or unlike classic Resident Evil, you don't have an unlimited, I mean, you do have an unlimited number of saves, so feel free to save whenever you need to, whenever you're scared, or whenever the doors close on themselves. And somebody left. That's not good for us, I imagine. But like I was saying, feel free to save whenever you need to, whenever you feel like it, because you're not penalized for doing so. At least I don't think you are. Alright, now we're starting to move into unfamiliar territory, at least for me. So I'm going to take things much more slowly and much less confidently. Let's go through this door. A door leading to a very narrow hallway. Do I have fight? Yes, I do. What the hell is that? It looks purplish bluish with a yellow light. Whoa! What the hell is that? Okay, we're not going in there. Oh, combat music plus scare chords at the same time. Not cool. Maybe if we move away, the music will die down. And you know what's funny is that in the beginning, Edward talks about taking his 38, or his holstered 38, which I presume is a 38 caliber revolver. But when he comes to this house for an investigation, he doesn't carry anything. Not even so much as a notepad. Either he forgot his gun or he was just very overconfident. Either way, that was a bad move on Edward's part. Oh, for a second I thought that was a creature. I didn't realize that. It was Edward. Should have been paying more attention while I was rambling on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. Lamp has no oil. Okay. Excuse me. Can we use the oil can? Yes, we can. So let's go quickly go in here. I used a lamp. What the hell? Okay, I'm backing up out of there until I figure out how to use the lamp, because apparently I don't know how to use it. Okay. Yeah, I'm saving. I don't care. Ooh, what a nasty looking fellow. Unfortunately, I have an idea of what's going to happen when I step into this hallway, this room, and it's not very pleasant. You know, actually we just saved, so I might as well show what happens. And there are some strange paintings in here. What's over here? Nothing, just windows. Gee, a hallway full of windows in a survival horror game. That is probably not the best thing ever. Holy shit, I forgot. Oh! Edward, move! Edward! First death. You know, I really thought I could get Edward out of the way. Oh, here's what happens when you die. Apparently Edward's corpse at least, gets tracked down by the zombie of the house and taken to some really weird, otherworldly dimension type of place. You get some weird creatures, and then you get taken back to the loading / semi-title screen, I suppose. But I'm not ready to stop just yet, so let's resume our save. And I will not be going in there for the time being, because I have no idea what the hell to do in there. I only know that there's a picture of a pioneer chucking tomahawks. Come on, Edward. I really, really, really need to learn how to run. This is annoying. Getting past you, you weird bathtub creature thing. Did I skip it? Did I? What the hell? I could have sworn this door took us to some kind of lobby entrance. Am I losing my mind, or no? I'm alien geometries abound, apparently. notebook. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Edward! No, no, no. We're not giving you a chance to retaliate. Okay, apparently we are. Okay. Oh, Edward, come on. Upper hand. Ah. Right hook, right hook. Edward. Yeah, you punch that weird creep. Okay, I have to wait for it to get up before kicking it, apparently. Okay, I should wait for it to get fully up. Edward! I'm so dead. Did I kill him? Yeah, apparently I did. How much health? Whoa, 1 health left. I'm considering reloading. But I don't know. Should I reload? Is it cheating? Is it kind of save scumming? I don't know. Let's read this for the time being.
Diary of Jeremy Hartwood. September 27th, 1924. I have decided to keep this diary. Too many inexplicable events have taken place recently. Never have dreams so haunted my every waking moment. Perhaps my romantic mind was too dull, and has only now woken up to these new paths and visions. Some, seeing my recent paintings, may question my sanity. I can only ask them, what is sanity? Where does madness begin? September 28th, 1924. The night is pitch black. I am again drenched in sweat. I was wandering in the dunes, among giant standing stones. They were arranged in a circle, and the wind whistled about them. I plunged my hand into the soil and felt that repulsive thing which was trying to catch me. It seized me. I struggled to break free of its loathsome embrace and managed to tear my hand away. It was covered in sticky substance. I was gripping a knife. October 5th, 1924. The stone circle is a pentacle. Derceto's library is filled with books on the occult. I will study those books until I find some explanation for the dreams. The visions that haunt me must be connected to my discoveries. I shall have to undertake a profound exploration of my dreams. December 16th. Dear God, I have found the knife. It was hidden here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. It is a sacrificial dagger belonging to some unholy cult. The thought of that blade tearing through human flesh horrifies me, yet I must continue my research. Derceto is a storehouse of treasures. Was my father right, after all? January 23rd. I spend all my days plunged in dusty books. The servants are convinced I am mad. At night, I awaken them with my screams. The dreams are draining what sanity I still have. I have tried staying awake, but in vain. My visions have changed. No doubt the influence of my father's research. February 7th, 1925. The Dark Man, that is what I call him, has revealed his true face to me. He appeared, as usual, near the fireplace, but this time he approached me. His terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was ice, and his burning eyes froze me. I could not move. I know, as surely as I have ever known anything, that the face I saw, the face that has turned my nights into hellish torture, is the mask of death. March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. The endless reading burns my eyes. It seems that pirates frequented the area, Dr. Herbert insists I keep to my bed. I have moved to another bedroom and sleep much better now. The dark man has not gone, however. I know it. He will wait for as long as he must. Unless I, Jeremy Hartwood, can find a way to send him back to whatever hell he comes from. March 11th. My poor knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have, nevertheless, made a great step forward. I drew the symbol on the floor. He can no longer go there. I want him to understand that I can do the same thing in my bedroom. I can imagine his rage and frustration. Only last night he found his way back into my dreams. March 13th. The translation will seriously dent what money I have left. I cannot paint. My pictures are clearly the work of a lunatic. The collector Thornhill's embarrassed smile was proof of that. March 29th. He has come back. He found the door to my dreams. I am too weary to attempt any defense. I have no strength left to fight, and he knows it. He considers me dead already. Could I possibly? March 30th. How ironic! The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. Waits. The butler discovered a crack in the cellar wall. A breeze blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the thought of my father dying in this place. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood. March 31st. I explored the caverns in a dream. The dark man came with me. Strangely, I felt almost well. How can I describe what I saw? No. What words are capable of explaining such evil? I realized that my death was of no interest to him. The dark man wants something else. He seeks a body. His avid servants are now free. I am the cause. It is almost funny. A curse is on Derceto. From the foundations to the very rooftop, I can no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that grips the house. The end is very near, I can feel it. I have taken the decision to... May he who finds this diary pray for my soul.
Okay. I wasn't expecting the notepad to contain that much information, that long of a recounting of events, but I have to say I love the fact that the books, the texts so far are all voiced, and I like how the voice actor steadily expressed his decaying sanity as the events went on. It's a nice little touch, and I wonder why Resident Evil or Silent Hill never did this. Maybe it was because of budgetary concerns, or maybe they wanted the reader to voice things in their own mind, but in any case, I kind of like that. It adds a bit of a cinematic flair to the game. But back to more pressing matters. Edward has 1 health, and I am struggling between wondering if I should reload or just use the first aid case. Yeah, I think I'm going to reload. I normally hate doing this, but I really have no idea how many first aid cases are going to be in this game. For all I know, I picked up the only one there's going to, that there is. And maybe the developers really expect you to reload your save file every so often, or to do it as frequently as necessary. So I'm going to reload, head back into the room, kill that creature, and take the notepad, but obviously we're not going to go through it again. Yeah. This time, I'm going to be a bit more careful. 17 down to 1. Wow. Oops. Yeah. We went down to 1 health from 17. That was quite bad. Quite embarrassing. And there goes my sense of direction. We're supposed to be going back this way, not through there. And actually, I'm going to try that dark room once again. See if I can get the lamp to work. Save it in case I die again. We don't have to go through the hallway. There we go. It's over here. Where the hell did it come from? Behind the curtains? The cabinet? I don't know. It spawns once you take the notebook. God damn it. Mutual hit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload. What's my health at? 13? I guess I could live with that if I keep it. Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna suck. I clearly have trouble fighting these rat men. Nope. Reloading. Oh boy, I can tell this Let's Play is gonna be fun already. Maybe I need to... Maybe I could lure down to the hallway. In fact, I'm gonna try doing that. No, I'm going to get stuck here again. Oh, how dreadful. I'm losing my sanity just fighting this thing. Nope, load. You know, if only Edward could just pick up his lead feet and get into the hallway a lot more quickly, things would go a lot better. Maybe I can reverse. Or just backpedal. No? Whoa, I'm positioned at a weird place. I can't hit him and he can't hit me. Mutual hit. Nothing I can do about that. Come on, Edward! No! Eat fist, rat man. Okay. 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 I think once I knock it down, that first hit where we both take damage, it's best to close the gap and just punch it instead of winding up for a kick. I'm gonna see if that works. Idiot. That would be me being the idiot. Punch. Nope, that was way too short range. And that was way too delayed. Oh my god, what I wouldn't give for a shotgun right now. Okay. Come on, Edward, come on. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, I should have waited for it to get up. No, sorry, 6 health is way too low. Maybe if I was at 10. Oh, feel free to skip all this. Yeah. All this horrible fighting. This display of utter shame. Nope, I can never seem to get that first hit perfectly timed. Run, Edward, run! Oh, shit. Punch! No, I wasn't close enough. Okay, new strategy. I'm gonna stop talking during this battle and focus all that I can into kicking the shit out of this rat man. Okay, finally I killed it. Finally. And I'm at exactly 10 health, so I'm going to keep that and suffer the consequences of my ineptitude. Still would like to know where that creature came from. I'm betting it came from here. Monster in the closet and all that. No, nothing important except for that creature. We just wasted 4 minutes of the Let's Play. We're not fighting you again. There we go. And, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get through that dark room because the Pioneer hallway is just way too imposing at this point. The painting hallway, rather. Pioneer painting doesn't really matter. Let's get back to that darkened room. I have no weapons at this point. Edward just has to rely on his poorly remembered boxing and savate, or sabate lessons. Yeah. The lamp is off. Lamp is on? Okay, come on, use it. Reload, maybe? Maybe we have to reload the oil? I don't know. Eh? Use. Back up. Okay, what the hell? Okay, the oil can is empty, so I assume... Don't tell me using... don't tell me when Edward used it, he just dumped it into the nether space of video game land and it just disappeared. But it says 50, so I'm assuming that means there's 50 seconds or 50 units of oil in here. The room is in the dark. Okay. Okay, this is really starting to puzzle me. Don't tell me the room is so dark, it's dwarfing whatever light the oil lamp produces. Do I see is there a flame in there right now? I can't tell. No, I'm not seeing one. I suppose right now Edward truly is alone in the dark. Alright, forget this for the time being. Wait a minute, did I... Okay, but it says the lamp is off. How the hell do I turn it back on? Yeah, it looks like there's a tiny flame in there right now. Okay, screw this for the time being. I'm just gonna have to run through the hallway if I even can. Save. now. Run, Edward, run! Edward, run! Oh, Edward! Edward! Edward, you numbskull. You're supposed to juke and jive, dodge, weave, run in a serpentine pattern, anything. Actually, I was trying to do that, but it seems that the tomahawks are heat-seeking or mystically imbued. Okay. It doesn't say we're out of oil. Oh, don't tell me there's a key specifically used for the lamp and I just don't know it. Controls? No. Alright. At the risk of my better judgment, I mean, despite what my judgment is telling me, I'm going to head into this bathroom and see what's going on. That is quite damaging, and screw that noise. Did I miss anything in here? Oh, you idiot. Oh, you know, that perfectly highlights my scattered brain memory, or at least the camera angles, which can be deceptive. I really thought the mansion pulled some kind of shifting geometry trick and replaced the hallway, the door back to the hallway with this room, but apparently not. So we can go back there, which is what I'm going to do now. I wonder if we have to get some kind of flint for the lamp or something else. I'm not sure. But we have other places to explore, and that suit of armor does not look like something I want to screw with, even though there's a possibility of netting a pretty nice looking sword. So we're just going to leave it alone for the time being. And check out what's in here. Oh, what the hell is that? What? Is that a blob on the chair? It looks like a transparent or strangely textured blob. But the music hasn't changed quite yet, so... A box of cartridges. Would you look at that? And nice stubby fat cartridges too. I'm hoping those are shotgun shells. But we're going to back out of here for a second. I want to save, but I don't want to go too far in just yet. We got some bullets, cartridges, if you want to be technical, and there's something on the mantle above that fireplace. A gramophone. Yeah, I guess so. There have been no weight limits or encumbrance or inventory slot management issue. Yeah, that is quite disconcerting, so I'm not going to be going too far in yet. Am I just stuck on the table, or... I don't want to get too close to the chair, but... Oh, okay. There is something on the fireplace, however. On the mantle above the fireplace, which I've said quite a few times already. So, I'm going to save and see if I can get that without touching whatever the hell is in the chair. Oh, okay, camera angle shift. Huh? A photograph of Jeremy, the guy in the journal, notepad journal we just read. Take the poker and a matchbox. Okay. That must have been what was on the mantle, the matchbox, obviously. And a poker was next to the fireplace. Okay, whatever you are, we're not going to do anything to you, so don't come after us. Is this something over here? Oh, stairs going down, okay. Oh, you idiot. That was probably why we couldn't use the lamp, because we didn't have anything to set off the spark, actually light it. So if I wanted to, we could... Yeah, and you know, in fact, I'm going to do that before I forget. Going to go back to that dark room and see what the hell is inside of it. The music just went away at random. Spooky. And that must be another path to the stairs leading down, now that I think about it. Based on how the mansion seems to be set up so far. We get the oil lamp on. And let me go in there before I start igniting it. Okay, the lamp is on. Looks like something from either East Asia or South America. Interesting. And a book. Cool. I assume we have a... Oh. So we have to keep the lamp on. I was about to say, I assume we have a finite amount of oil, so... I don't want to be in here for any longer than I have to. So I don't want us to run out of oil and inadvertently screw ourselves over. Since we can't switch to search without getting rid of the lamp or dousing the flame, I'm going to assume that's all that's in here. 49, yeah, it is not an infinite amount of oil. Maybe I just have to choose something else. Yeah, there we go. Okay, folks, more reading time with Alone in the Dark's and various narrators, so get ready.
A Brightness from Afar, by Lord Boleskine, an account of his celebrated voyage to New England, 1824, Alistair Publications, Cambridge.
Following a splendid journey, the sunny harbour came into sight. The locals were much impressed with one's arrival in their midst. One had time to sketch several of them and notice signs of degeneracy. Some children showed one their queer hands that would inspire uneasiness. Upon the promise of a few coins, a child is undertaken to reveal to one a most prodigious phenomenon of a natural order. One admits to being skeptical as to the prodigiousness of the marvel, whatever it may be. Indeed, one suspects it to be little more than an evening stroll to some charming wooden hut situated in the forest hereabouts. One will none the less go, for it is always well to submit to such local enthusiasms. One admits to being somewhat flabbergasted. The Milky Way shone like the fires of the apocalypse from the inky celestial vault. Certain distant stars, normally invisible to the naked eye, were clearly visible, glittering indeed with a strange intensity. The heavy clouds that had settled above the village had no hold over that place. It would be pointless to offer here the names of the constellations one perceived in utter clarity. Apart from the interminable length of such a list, one might conceivably risk being charged with exaggeration. The cross cast its shadow on the ground. The sea in the distance was dead calm. Tonight, one will return to that spot and draw those stars. Tomorrow night, one will at last see Halley's comet in all its brilliance. The youngster will carry torches, despite one's developed sense of direction. Honed by years of travel, one feels incapable of finding one's way through the dark forest unaided. The drawings will, one is convinced, set light to the souls of men. Such a moon! One lost count of the craters, so sharply was their definition. Loath as one is to seem excessive in one's appraisal, one cannot but feel that the forest clearing is indeed a place outside the common laws of time and space. Surely it is not an hallucination. How strange to consider that idle conversation, some research in the British Museum, and a voyage to this backward village should culminate in so astounding a discovery. It may be that others have noticed the extraordinary nature of that place. How else could one explain the presence of that cross?
Alright, more tales of strange findings in other countries and the realization of things that they previously did not notice. Interesting. I really like the writing so far. It feels very authentic and not forced or spooky for the sake of being spooky. It seems to be slowly building up to something. Let me save after we heard that. And head downstairs. Is there a door on the opposite side? There are two doors over here. Alright, let's take this. Oh, camera angle change kind of freaked me out for a second there. Let's take this door to begin with. Some kind of kitchen or cooking place. Is an object over here, or oh, it's a door. Okay, I thought it was some kind of yellowish triangle. Well, it is a yellowish triangle, but not just that. Take the key. Anything else? Nope. Just Edward's lovely red hair, apparently. A knife. Two knives? Or was that... Yeah, two... Well, that's kind of weird. Oh, cool, we have a weapon. Badass. And... Wait a second. Is that a chop or... Okay, slash. Okay, so the left arrow is a forward slash. The right arrow is looks like an overhand chop. Or it could be... Wait a second. Nope, it's just another slash. Diagonal slash, but still a slash. And since we received two, I wonder if we have to use one for a puzzle or if these knives can break. Is he still holding the knife? No, he is not. Let me guess. No water? No water. There's a door there and a window. Anything in here? What? Go back. Edward, go back. Oh, you cannot carry anything else. Okay, so apparently there are limitations to what we can carry. Can we ditch anything that we don't need? We don't need this. Edward, you can put it on the table. Apparently you can't. Maybe we don't... No, we don't need the empty oil can unless we can refill it with oil from some location, but... Okay, random wolf. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this here for the time being. No. That looks weird. A black, white pile of something. What? What's going on? Holy shit. No. No. Okay, Okay, that was bullshit. I clearly swung in time. No! What the hell? 6 health. God damn it. Oh, Edwards. I should stop walking into those. Is that another can of oil? Oh, it is. Cool. Yeah, I'll take that. I have no idea how much oil exists in the game and how long we're going to have to go through darkened areas, so I'll keep a hold of that. I don't know what those are, so I'm going to save. It's full of water, okay. And what about this camera angle change? Oh, that was interesting when we first... Yeah, it kind of looks like caviar, little black fish eggs. Box of shoes. Oh, no. We are going to examine that for sure. What can we drop? We probably don't need the chest key. That was way back upstairs with the cavalry saber. Now let's look at the caviar. No, go back. Okay, apparently it takes more space / weight than we have to use. Let's ditch something else. What can we drop? I'm gonna drop a knife. We already have one. So, if we need one, we can come back to the kitchen. Box of shoes. No. I knew that was going to happen. Let's get out of here. Back into the main section of the kitchen. Box of shoes. Yeah. I'm not taking this at face value. Besides, why the hell would you need shoes randomly in a survival horror game? Finally, something we can fight back with. I just want to see really quickly what it looks like equipped, even though I'm not going to use it. I mean, bullets for this gun must be as rare as gold, I'm guessing. Oh, no. I just wanted to raise it, but I'm afraid Edward is going to... Wait, is he going to fire? Oh, no. Not going to risk it. Not going to risk him wasting bullets. And it's been about 1 hour since I've started, and I think we've got a fair bit of progress out of the way. I mean... I'm not sure exactly how long this game is, but being that it's an early 90s game and there's voice acting and for its time advanced graphics, I'm going to guess it's going to be roughly as long as a first generation, or rather a classic Resident Evil game. So let me go ahead and save. Yep. I have to say, so far I'm intrigued. I have known a few things that have come up and I really haven't expressed them too well. Not too many things though, but all the same, I'm just really intrigued to see where the game is going in. Please quiet down, Mr. Werewolf. I'm trying to explain stuff here. I just want to see where it goes and get really scared, basically. I should be playing this at night, actually, and maybe I will for my next session. In any case, that has been part 1 of my Alone in the Dark Let's Play. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.